Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So previous week we have already covered what is information technology, what is the root word of information and the root word of technology itself. So this week we'll continue on information agencies and the bridge and the relationship between these two things, IT in information agencies. Okay, at the end of the course, you will be able to describe the concept and principle of IT in information agencies. And for the learning outcome, you should be able to define the concept and term related to IT, which we'll cover already in the past week. And for this, in this video, I will explain more on and will extend the information into information systems, IS, and identify the different types of IT used in information agencies. And for the lastly, you will be able to explain the functions of IT, including data capture, processing, storage, retrieval, and transmission. Okay, as we have discussed before, information technologies refers to the use of computer, software and networks and other digital tools to store, retrieve and process and transmit data and information. So basically this information technology hardwares will help the people in doing their daily task. If we are talking about in every level, including individual itself, you have used technology in daily use from in the morning, from you wake up until you sleep. Technology is around you. It is your life. So if we see it by level, at the organizational level as well, we use IT in daily tasks to help in processing daily activities. For example, we capture the data. Okay, we capture the data using technology. For example, devices that we use to capture the data is manually keying in softwares and barcode scanner, for example, and cameras. As said by the experts Bohan and Disa in 2001, IT is a subset of IS that includes hardware and software used for storing, retrieving and processing information. So the ALA, American Library Association, said that IT is defined as the application of computers and other technology to the acquisition, organization, storage, retrieval and dissemination of information. These are all the same things. We capture the data, we process, and we will extract the benefit from it. Okay, IT is a combination of computer technology. This computer technology, as we know, is hardware and software, and it always comes with telecommunication technology for the networks, data, image and voice communication. Okay, the importance of IT in information agencies. IT plays a crucial role in supporting information agencies such as library, archives and museum in achieving their missions. It's not only other organizations, but in information agencies as well, we use IT to capture the data and easier the tasks done daily. Okay, it enhances data management, security, retrieval and accessibility. Of course, as an information agencies, there are certain level of information that might contain sensitive information they might contain sensitive information such as financial records and things that are related to security of our country. So it is inevitable to use updated technology devices, so the daily task would be smoother and easier. Okay, and it enables automation and reducing manual effort and improving efficiency. So we have already looked at IT, and now an information system is a structured system that processes data, transform it to meaningful decision-making operations. Okay, according to Alter 1999, IES uses IT to capture, transmit, store, retrieve, manipulate, or display information used in business processes. So IT itself is the ability of the devices, hardware or software, in doing their tasks, but the information systems utilize this IT hardware and software to achieve the goals. Okay, and according to Robb and Coronel, IS allow for data collection, storage, and retrieval. IS transform raw data into meaningful information and helps organization manage their data efficiency. Okay, this is the table that differentiate between IT and IS. So for the definition, IT, as I said before, in simplified terms. So these are the briefly in three categories. We can see the differences by feature, which is the first is definition, and the scope, and as well example, computer network system, library management system, and so on and so forth. Okay, for the next, we will go into types of IT in information agencies. First is computer networks in information agencies. We have a client-server network. Okay, client-server network. I will show you a few examples. Okay, as you can see here, this is the server. Okay, the server is where your data is placed and where the data is captured and saved, and it will go to clients, the one who requests it. For example, you request the website of UiTM Library Permata, so the server that kept that website pages will be shown to you through the telecommunication, for example, internet. Okay. Okay, and also is peer-to-peer network, or we call it P2P, a decentralized network where computers share resources without the needing of servers. Okay, for example, P2P network, we use computer to computer to serve each other. We are not using the centralized server. And the internet, the global network that allows you to search, share, and communicate information worldwide. Okay, right. Okay, for the types IT used in information industry, another is input devices. Okay, input devices, the devices that we use to capture the information that we need. For example, keyboard and scanner. Usually we use to input book details into library database. Digital camera and mobile devices also used to capture images and access to digital content. And after we capture all the data using the input devices, of course we will store them in storage devices. For example, CD and DVD, pen drives, portable hard drives, flash memory. These are all used to store digital information such as research papers, journals, and databases. These are example technology in library for information capture, like we have discussed before. We have keyboard, we have scanner, camera, phone, barcode scanner. And for the storage, we have hard disk, memory card, and DVD. So for now, I don't think they use DVD anymore. For currently, most library already moved to cloud storage, so this might be used. At least I think the devices that still being used maybe hard drive or SSD to store the data in as a backup. Okay, not as a main. Okay, for the security technologies in library, we have barcode technology. Okay, yeah, this that we have discussed in the previous slides. Tattletale security strip installed inside book to prevent theft. If you have encountered or goes to the mall that have the usually we have RFID reader that put that usually place at the store door, that if anybody who try to sneak out the things without the payment, so the RFID will be detect and it will alarm, and this will prevent theft. Okay, and for the information resources, we have book, articles, and so on and so forth, and we have aggregator, publishers, institutional repositories. Okay, these are the technology library for identification. We have barcode for identify our resources and our entitled tape, RFID, and biometric. Okay, and for the databases, we have databases for books, articles, reports, aggregators, publishers, IRS, so on and so forth. These databases stores journals and resources for the user to use, and usually these databases we subscribe, and we do not own them, but we have subscribed. So you have, as a student, have this access to the databases through our Permata library, UiTM library. You can search it. Okay, for the IT systems, library use several systems. For example, we have integrated library management system such as Ilmu, Koha, and OPEC. I believe you guys have already used all of these, at least one, such as OPEC. Previously in the first semester, you have been brought to our PTA library. These systems used for cataloging, circulation, okay, lending and returning books, managing digital and physical collections for OPEC, and for cataloging and for storing the information of the resources. And for the archive, if you have the chance to go to any archive soon, in the future semesters, please do so, and you might encounter the Compass systems, digital archive system that helps manage and preserve historical records and documents. As for the museum, usual system that they are using is Embark system. This system is specialized system used in museum to catalog and manage artifacts and exhibits. Okay, IT system components, we have people, okay, people, it is us or the personnel, and we have data and information that we need, that act as our resources, and we have input and CPU and output for the user request, and or it will go to storage. Alright. Okay. Function of IT, data capture, as we have discussed before. Example, barcode scanners, cameras, and so on and so forth. For data processing, we have computing and producing different types of data information. Okay, for the generation of information, we have processed data and converted into meaningful information for decision making. For example, library catalog system organized book for detailed and for easy access. And the storage of information, we store in Facebook. For example, Facebook store user data, and networking and Google Drive store document, for example, like that lah. Okay, for retrieval information, we use OPEC system to retrieve the book that have been stored by the librarian before. And transmission of information, we can send the information via emails or sharing files or live streaming, like lectures. Okay, something. Okay, thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.